Hello and welcome back to the We Are City channel, and today we're doing a bit of a different video. We're doing a review on the PlayStation 5. As you guys know now, on this channel we do have access, we do have a PlayStation 5. We managed to get one. It wasn't an easy job. We did manage to get one, and we weren't going to get one actually. I was in no rush to get a PlayStation 5. And then, as everyone knows, if you've seen the video, the announcement video on this channel last week, you will have seen that actually the PS4 corrupted, the PlayStation 4 corrupted the data for our FIFA 21 career mode. And I just thought, you know what, it's time for the PlayStation 5, that's what you guys deserve. So I got one, and we started next gen gaming, which is really good to see. And thanks for all the feedback and the comments on that video. It's been great. I tried to reply to as many people as I can. If I can answer your question, I will do. And there's a lot of questions on my live stream and on that video as well about people saying, you know, what's the PS5 like? Should I get the PS5? Could you do a review? So I thought, well, why not? So today's video is the PlayStation 5 review. So let's start with the PlayStation 5 itself as a console, as in size, what it looks like. I'll put some pictures up on the screen now. You probably do know what they look like. I'd obviously seen some pictures before I managed to get one. They are an odd looking thing compared to the PS4. Very strange shape. There is rumours that a black edition is going to come out at some point. I think it probably will. You could get it wrapped. I believe you can get these consoles wrapped. So that's obviously something you could do. I like the black and white. I think it looks really nice. It's sort of futuristic in style, and it does have a little stand that it stands on, and it just sort of holds it like a, you know, maybe just under an inch above the desk or wherever you're leaving it, either on a desk, and it looks quite good. It looks like it's floating, and I really like that idea. It's really aesthetically pleasing, you could say. One thing I would note about it, if you're thinking of getting one, is the size of the console. The console is probably twice as long as the PS4. It's probably 3 times as heavy, and it's wider too. It is absolutely massive, the console, compared to the PS4. I mean, my PS4, in my little setup, I have my PS4 to the right, to the left of my desk, my keyboard, and then my mouse and my microphone. And when the PS5 came and I unwrapped it and had a look at it, I thought, this is not going to fit, and I had to sort of rearrange my whole desk to fit the PS5 on it, and the PS4 actually could fit in a cupboard underneath, because I would still use my PS4, but the PS5 won't be able to do that. So if you are thinking of getting a PS5, you need to know, you need a bit of space, you know, considering where you put the PS4 at the moment. If you put it on a desk or somewhere, I suppose you can actually stand it upright, so it's the lengthways up, not the width, but it does suggest to put it the lengthways. And I know with the PS4 there's some issues, wasn't there, with the disc. It didn't quite like being on an upright position. Sometimes it could cause problems with the disc. So the PS5, I decided to just put it the way it told you to do it and let the disc be flat rather than sort of on an angle, because I think the disc can sort of slip, you know, within the disc drive, and that can cause a bit of an issue. So I just let you know about that one. I'd put it vertical if I was you, not the other way. But that's totally up to you. It depends on how you can fit it in your room, wherever you're putting it, in your little setup, because it is a massive console. But it does look nice, I have to say. It looks a really nice console. The controls are really good. One thing I'd say is when you first get FIFA, and about the controller, there's a vibration setting on the controller, which sort of, it's this new next gen, feel every kick of the game sort of thing, where every time you press a button, you run, you kick the ball. On FIFA, I've not played on any of the game yet, really. The controller vibrates, and I have to be honest, it's really frustrating. I had to turn it off completely. I don't mind like vibrating when it hits the post, or vibrating when someone makes a big tackle on you, but literally every kick of the game, and it was this sort of, ooh, feel the game sort of thing, feel every kick of the game, and I didn't like it. But that's up to you, you know. It seems like a bit annoying for your hands to be vibrating all the time, but it's definitely a personal preference. One thing I would say about the PS5, which was really good, was that if you've got your PS4 near it, you literally turn your PS4 on when you get your PS5. Obviously, you sign into your accounts and all that. You press the button for a second, the on button on the PS4, and then it will begin to transfer all the data from your PS4 to your PS5, which is really good. I didn't expect to be able to do that. So all, you know, your trophies and things that you've earned, obviously, it can't transfer career modes and things for FIFA-wise, or, you know, your actual stuff that's on the hard drive, I don't think. But a lot of it transfers across to your PS5. It's not quick. I think it took me around 3 hours when I first got it. It took a while to let it do that. If you've already got, FIFA, PES, any game, Minecraft, Fortnite, or whatever, it will transfer those games over as well to the PS5, so you won't have to pay again. And for FIFA-wise, because the FIFA on the PS5 is this next-gen version, all you do is, for the FIFA, you put your disc, if you've got a disc drive version, or if you haven't, you don't need to do this, you put it into your PS5, and then it will download the game automatically for you, the game's there, and then you have to download the next-gen update. If you've got the non-disc version, then you should be able to download the next-gen version straight off the PlayStation Store for free. No questions asked. It just lets you do it. It understands, it knows that you've already got it. The only problem I'd say with that is, again, it takes some time. If you remember when you first installed FIFA 21 on your PS4, your Xbox One, it took a very, very long time. And the PS5 does take a long time to install games. It did on FIFA anyway. It took me a good maybe 4 hours, 5 hours to install, which maybe people might think is quite long. But it's worth it in the end. It's worth it in the end because we'll get into it. So onto the menus. I'll show a little thing on the screen now. Hopefully a screenshot of the menus. The menus are a lot different. I'll tell you what, the menus are rapid compared to the PS4. You just glide along everything. And load times, quickness, the speed of the console is incredible compared to the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, if you've played neither of them. Because, when you go into a game on FIFA, for example, I always use FIFA for example because it's the game I play most along with PES. I'm more into football games than anything else. Sports games anyway. When you go into a game, you press play, and then usually on FIFA it takes you, on the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, it'll take you to sort of training. So you're training, you're kicking ball, kicking the ball around, and you have to have a shot, and then you press start to load through to the game. None of that on PS5. You go straight into the game. It is rapid. The menus are quick. The load times are quick. If you want to sim through a full season on FIFA 21 through the calendar, it does it in like that. Honestly, it's so quick. It's unbelievable how quick it does it. Everything is just on another level for speed, and that's something you guys will, really want if you're really into your gaming consoles. If you're really into gaming and you want to play it a bit more, and you're sick of sitting around waiting for things to load. There's no loading time on these new consoles, especially on the PS5. No loading time at all. Just straight through into what you want to play, and you're there. Download updates is quick. Just everything is about it. Is quick. Honestly, it is incredible how quick the processing is in this console. The gameplay is obviously different. From a FIFA perspective, you can tell the difference, of course. For one, it's in 4K, which is a massive upgrade. But not only that, it's just everything looks better. It really does. The cutscenes, the lighting. The lighting is the thing that I think they've talked about a lot with these next-gen consoles. They've got more control, the graphics team and the creative team, over lighting and shadows. And it just makes everything look so much more realistic. It is it's amazing to see it like that, and I think that's something that if you appreciate the realism of games, I do. One thing I really like about FIFA and PES is sort of simulating a simulation of real life and watching football and you being in control of a game, which is like on TV. Imagine if you're watching City versus United on TV and you could turn on your PS5 controller and control what those players were doing. I think that sort of delve into the real world, which I think the PS5 has definitely created. So I think the main question you guys could be asking is, should I get one? If you can get one, that is, because they're not easy to get hold of. I was up till 3 AM in the UK at Argos getting one. Wasn't an easy job, honestly. It's taken its toll on me. I've been tired for so many days trying to catch up on sleep. Some people have got it. I know somebody got one from Very in the afternoon. Someone got one from Game that I know. So it's not easy, but you guys can get one. Should you get one? I think, yeah, why not? I think if you can get one, why not get one? Because at some point, it's like this also, and it's always been like this. Things move past what the console you're on. So if you're a gamer and you won't think, I'm sticking to my PS4, I'm sticking to my Xbox One, eventually there'll be no games left on PS4 and everything just passes you by. They start making games, don't they, that are tailored to the PS5, not to the PS4, and they start to neglect you. And if you're on PC as well, that could also be an issue. So if you're on PC, I know someone in the comment section did ask about on the PC, should they move to the PS5 because it's so much better? Yeah, maybe. I think maybe they'll bring out the next gen versions for, FIFA 22 and PES 22 on PC, but I'm not entirely sure. You know what they like? They like to keep things to their own console. But on PC, you've got so much, sort of, what would you call it, flexibility, I suppose, that you can download anything, you can mod the games, you can do little things, which is amazing, which you can't do on the console. So you just have to wait and see on that one if you are a PC gamer. But definitely, I think the PS5 they're never going to go down in price, are they, until a long time. So, you know, if you're thinking it is £449, that's quite expensive for a console. That is for the obviously the disc version. It's $349 if you're on the digital edition. You know, it's expensive for a console, it's expensive, but they do last, what, 10 years? You'll probably keep it for around 10 years, so it doesn't work out too bad. I think I had my PS4, what, 7, 8 years. I got one again as soon as it came out, because I know that, you know, times move on, and in the end, the PS4 will be neglected. They'll stop making games for it. They'll stop, you know, bringing exclusive things out to PS4, Xbox One, these things. They only care about the newest thing. So if you're going to pick one up, do pick one up. I think it's definitely a console that you guys will be interested in if you enjoy our videos. And, you know, before you buy one, maybe have a look into them. You know, have a look on our channel, watch our FIFA videos, you'll see, you know, the way it works. Have a couple looks like that, just see the way the PlayStation works, or the Xbox. You might want the new Xbox instead. So it's totally up to you guys. But I just thought I'd give you a little video, a bit of review on the PS5. But my opinion is, out of 10, I'd say it's a 9 out of 10 at the moment. I don't play other games in it other than FIFA. At the moment, FIFA's really good. FIFA 22 is something I'm excited for. Even more excited for is the new engine that's coming to PES 2022 that looks unbelievable, because they have changed, haven't they? They sort of left PES 21 and said, you know what, we're putting everything into PES 22, and that is going to be unreal. I can't wait for reveals of that. And if you want to play that to its maximum capacity, you're going to have the PS5, because they might not even bring it out on the PS4. That's what I'm saying. So eventually things are going to move to the PS4. It's something you need to look into. But definitely, if you can get one, you know, the price is expensive, but considering it's a spend for over 10 years, until the PS6 comes out, that's how it works, isn't it? And I think you can play PS4 games on that. I'm not quite sure, but you can play PS4 games, I think, on the PS5, you know, as PS4 games, which is a really good little thing as well that they've added. They did add it once on the PS3, didn't they? But there was a problem with that console, and in the end, they stopped making them. So that's my little review of the PS5. I hope you know, just give you a little bit of information on where to get one, how to get one. Like I said, Argos, you've just got to, you know, go on live streams. There's live streams on YouTube, and people are constantly refreshing these websites, you know, like Argos Couriers in the UK, and eventually it'll tell you they're in stock. You get over there, you just got to sit for maybe 2 or 3 hours refreshing pages until you manage to get through to checkout. And I hope you guys at home manage to get a PS5 or the new Xbox for yourselves. If you do, let me know in the comments. Let me know anything about the PS5. Any questions that you have, I'll try and answer them in the comments. Just put a comment in there, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So thank you very much for watching this video. Only a short one, but I hope it's give you all the information you wanted. Keep watching the FIFA videos. Keep liking, coming to the live streams that we do. Come and have a talk with us. Thanks very much for everything you do. Subscribe, and we'll see you next time.